Third
It's
is
good
a
to
lucky
see you.
number. Three is a lucky number.
It's very good to see you.
Good to see you as well, and thank you very much for having me today.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Would you like viewers to ask you questions as they come up, or you want to wait to the end? What's your preference?
Uh, for me, no preference. It can be along the talk.
Okay, fantastic. And Ethel, are we going to see
Uh-huh.
Anya's slideshow?
Yeah, we'll do now. Okay. Yeah, everyone, please meet our beautiful guest, wonderful guest today. This is Anya. And as usual, here in our PowerPoint slide, we get to have the information on our guest socials. So be sure to connect with Anya on Instagram. This is her handle, tulipart_watercolor, and also on Facebook. And Anya, yes, the next couple of slides, we have your sample artworks, and also included the last image will be the reference photo of today's demo. So we'd love to hear
Nice.
something about each of these artworks here. We start with this.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is a very important painting for me as well because the subject comes from my home area in south of Russia, North Caucasus. So yeah, the paper that I used here is Don Bosco, which is Peruvian paper. And yeah, unfortunately, we cannot get it in Europe, so I got it in a festival a couple of years ago in Yaku. Yeah, so the actual painting lives now with Jorge Carpuna, also back in Peru. But yeah, so the subject is just very important, and the photo I made myself when I was there. I don't know the lady, but yeah, this represents a lot my area where I'm from. Any questions? Of course, please go ahead. Yeah, so some of the still life, which is not very typical of me painting, but this is the studio of the German artist who lives in Berlin. His name is Andrei Bernacik, and he is also my teacher of academic drawing. So yeah, he has very atmospheric studio in Friedrichstrasse in Berlin, and this painting is from there. Yeah, this is one of the recent paintings. The subject is, the photo is done in San Fernando in south of Spain, in Cadiz. The painting is part of the series which I called Anchored in Time. And there I collect the paintings of fishermen villages and very very typical and very authentic fishermen boats and part of this culture. So this represents quite a lot the subject, and as well of course my palette that I use quite often, which is, you will see a bit later, it's a lot of earth colors and ultramarine. Yes, so this is also one of the recent paintings. I have it right there. Probably the light is not good. This is another series which is called The Hidden Corners. And that's where I put the sneak peeks of backyards of where people live. And I love a lot also this topic, basically everything which is old, very has a history, has a story to tell, and of course has its atmosphere, where you feel also the age and the air there. So it's very very interesting to me. Yeah, this painting is also part of the Anchored in Time series, and it's also the subject, the similar subject of today. So it's basically from the same village in Thailand. The fishermen boats. Very dear to me place. I come back there almost every year. And some of the fishermen I know in person, and I went fishing in some of those fishermen boats. That's why it's super personal as well. The painting is from last year, which is also of the hidden corners of another backyard. This painting is from Tbilisi, Georgia. I wanted to show some portraits, which is also not very typical topic for me, but sometimes I do them, and the kids of Asia, they attract me a lot. Also, probably because I visit Asia quite often. Here as well, there is a lot of atmosphere, a lot of the feeling of village life, of pure happiness, of simple things around, and simple things that make you happy. Yeah, this is the one of the most recent paintings of a large format. So I've been experimenting and did a couple of them in a size of 120 centimeters tall. So this is one of them, and the reference also goes to San Fernando in South Spain. The same is probably the next one. Yeah, here is the same size and basically the same place, which touched me a lot, with the atmosphere of, again, a fisherman. This is the society of fishermen of Cadiz, actually, this place.
And this will be the reference photo.
Yeah, and that's the reference. Yes, exactly. As I said before, it again comes from Thailand. The photo was done this winter in January or February, and from the same corner, which I spoke a bit before.
Awesome. So
So-
anytime you would like to begin, please
Of
go
course.
ahead.
Yeah, of course. So I just begin paint. I have here the palette I usually use for all of my paintings. Mainly, as you see, a lot of earth colors and some blues, a couple of reds, but everything is a bit desaturated, nothing too bright. So that's what I enjoy. I will not use all of them today. I will use probably around 8 colors. So I have them here already prepared fresh. And yes, let us start. If you would like to paint with me, please go ahead. I have already a prepared drawing, of course, so we have a little bit more time painting, so there is a pencil preparation, so we can basically start. Yeah. In terms of materials, the paper is Baohong, Chinese paper, and I will use only 3 brushes today because the size is not too big. So I have a flat brush from Herend. This one is, I guess it's 45. And then 2 Escoda brushes, 1 natural squirrel and 1 Perla synthetic, everyone knows. I was checking, Angela, if this one is from you. This one is not, but of course I have also a couple of them from you. So, and here we go.
Very glad you're using them so much.
Yes. So I will mix, this is fresh color. For the sky, I will mix ultramarine and lavender. Actually, talking about the saturation and white color, so use lavender a bit for that instead of whites. And very fast. Actually, not bad idea to spray a little. So as a first layer, just go all over. A bit. To support the air perspective, just a bit darker on top.
Anna, do you wet the back of your paper before you tape it down?
I just sprayed it like with the spray very little, because I have, you will see, I will have now the first layer quite wet, so I did not pre-wet the paper. Sometimes I do it, but not today, because the layer I will use all over the paper. So now I add a bit of turquoise to support the horizon. And differentiate the color a bit. And here, it's quite important, I would like to keep white and have a bit of a negative painting. So, oh, bit of ultramarine, which is in the sponge. Okay, that's dangerous, but still fixable. So, and here still the paper is very wet, so we can do very nice transition of the sand. Here, I'll show you a bit in the reference. So here we go into the sand, so that's where I will start with the earth colors. So I use here ochre, sepia, a bit of burnt sienna, so here the direction is not important, can be any direction. I will use a bit of apatite green because of the water reflections while it's still wet, so we can have this very soft edges, and also mix it in for the balance of the whole painting. So in here you see that I didn't need to pre-wet the paper because now it's all quite wet still, and we can add more wet on wet effects where we need. So here we'll point out some stones and horizon that we have. So a bit of covered of it. Now, I would also like to add suggestion of the stones that are in a front ground or front side here. So,
Foreground.
foreground, yeah, sorry. Thank you so much. Some shape. Well, the paper is still very wet, so it's nice to add some texture as well. So I'll use ultramarine for balance. Here, oh, here, I use the color called Bloodstone Genuine, and this is fantastic dark. Instead of my black, I use it quite often. It gives all this texture and granulation that we want here. So, yeah. Here to support the perspective, we go with a smaller size of the stones of different shape. Try not to repeat a lot. To connect. Yeah, I use fingers a lot in paintings. Right. Oh, too strong. Here just to break the shape a bit, because the paper starts to get quite dry actually. That's totally fine. So here is very dangerous right now because it's already dry. So I will not touch it anymore. But I go ahead and still fix. Okay. So for now we leave this part and we will start with our focal point, which is the boats. So for the boats, I will have, actually not good idea, maybe I should clean this part. All right. So I'll use yellow ochre and I'll use the burnt sienna with a bit of ultramarine. Right. Now to have the same color all over, so here it will be much lighter. Light goes from this from this side, so here I would like to keep white. So the shadow, and the reflections, which are very important here to support the idea of the water. The suggestion.
Is that area dry now?
Yeah, this one is completely dry. But because here we started with here is still wet from the boat, so I connect it. But yeah, I paint on dry right now.
Thank you.
You see there is quite like hard edges. But to make it a bit more interesting, to have the effect of the reflection. It's over here. Closer to me. I'll try to use some scratching because now it's, I think, a good time for it. Yeah. I don't use nails, so instead there's painting knife. The idea of some ropes. and the vanishing in the stones and water. Right. So here in the reference, we have the boats almost like the top part of the boat is almost the same color as the water, but I would like to make it a bit more standing out, so I will use turquoise a bit more here. We have already, but not too clean. So I'll use the mix which I have here already, some anything, the mud that is happening. So, but like with turquoise. Yeah, I think this is a perfect. All right. So here, some drop of the shadow. Okay. Another rope. Something is going on here. So again, everything what I used before, I will use for the darker parts. Maybe a bit more of the bloodstone.
Yeah. Possible for you to bring the painting for a moment, to bring it nearer to the camera?
Yeah, of course. More close, you mean? Like this?
Yes, closer. Yeah. Thank you.
You mean
That's
like in
lovely.
general when I paint?
Excuse me?
You mean like in general to move the camera closer?
No, just now to see it a
Uh-huh.
bit closer. Yeah.
Okay. So, is it
Yeah, so we can see the details of the light and the shadows and the ropes. Thank you so much. Also, there is a question in Facebook. Someone wanted to know about your palette. Where did you get it, or does it have a name, a specific name?
This one.
Yes.
Yes, there was. I'm not sure if they're still doing it. It used to be in Russia, so they did it in Russia. It was Russian brand. But not sure if they're producing still. I'll need to look it up.
Someone said that it was available in Etsy.
Could
So
be.
it's basically a wooden palette. Is it made of wood or made of
It's amazing. It's made of wood. Yes, it's there are two sides. So the second side is exactly like this, and then you can close it with the magnets.
You can close it with a magnet, yes. I bought something similar but smaller in Russia as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Like, what was the name of it? Do you remember? Quite cute.
Mine didn't have a name. There was the maker, I think, put the name,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I cannot remember.
Mm-hmm. I have also a smaller one. This one in particular is a present from my friend. But I have another one which is like a square for 8 colors.
Yeah, I think it's the one I bought also, small one.
Mm-hmm.
This would be full pan or half pan? It looks more like half pan, right?
Like they have big ones, look here,
Oh, okay.
and then the smaller ones.
Some
So
full pans and some half pans, yeah.
right here I have it in my hand. So the other one, which is like this, and it's basically
Yeah,
a bit dirty,
yeah.
but yeah. Then you can close it with magnets. It's pretty handy. It's a bit heavy if you want to travel with this, but it's absolutely gorgeous and very yes, very photogenic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nicolas Lopez is here, and Juanjo,
Oh,
and George
hello.
Politis, and
Now I'm nervous.
and Sylvia, and Sylvia Trat, and Rajat, and as I
Wow,
said, George
guys.
Politis.
Hello.
Many of our friends are here,
Thank you so much
and
for joining.
Buffy, and
All right.
Mindam is also here. Chihiro from Canada, from Alaska. Sorry, not Canada, Alaska. Marty is here.
I see there are how many people in there? 122. This is insane. How many?
Yeah. People are in Cicaleni also.
Sorry, you're breaking. Can you repeat?
Raffaele Cicaleni.
So yeah, and here is the second boat, which I want to make it a bit different. So I will make it a bit more ultramar. Yeah. Do you see it well? Is it like, yeah, I think there are not that many shadows. Wait a second. Like that may be a bit better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know this part of Spain, and I live in Spain, and I've never been to this part of Spain.
This particular is not from Spain. This is from Thailand.
Ah, true. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But
That's true.
Spain, the San Fernando is absolutely gorgeous. The Cadiz. You never been?
Cali. No,
You should go.
in my bucket list.
Yeah, and it's so close for you.
Yeah. Marty has made a comment. I really love the way that how she teaches us step by step.
Are you painting, Marty? Is anyone actually painting here as well, or not?
I don't know if anyone is painting.
I think I
It's a good
saw
idea.
Anna Candela raise her hand. Yay,
Who?
go Anna.
Yeah.
Ana Candela.
Yes, I'm following along. Sorry, I'm under the
Nice.
weather, but I'm painting along. Yes.
Nice. Great. Okay. All right.
What paper, Anna, what paper are you using? Is that a watercolor pad you're painting on?
This is Bauhaus.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
But like those are the separate sheets, and this one is cold pressed, 300 grams.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I will read to you a comment by Buffy Kaufman. She says, I enjoy seeing a fresh approach to a timeless subject. Her style makes it look effortless, yet I know that she understands how these colors get along on the paper. So much to learn by observation and noting the colors she selects. Thank you, Anya, for sharing with us today.
Oh, thank you so much. That's great to hear. So now, I will do a bit of, because here, okay, I will explain. Here on the reference, we really do not understand what is happening. So it's a bit of a chaos. So, and I want to also somehow show it. So it will be like a bit of, so we have some sticks coming out, I don't know, some of the flags, some of the ropes. Here, this one is used for the to create a shade or a shadow in a boat while when you are going fishing. So I will use green for this here. This is invention, so it's different color, but I will put it. Also to balance my painting a bit with the shadows in the water. So
I'm curious about the fan shapes on the backs of the boat. What are those? Are those wood or what are they for?
sorry, can you repeat, please?
Oh, it looked like the fan type shapes were attached to the back of the boat.
Those.
Ah, okay. They aren't. I see in the photo now. Okay. It's just
Were okay. To add some. All right.
Anya, Agnes is here.
Sorry?
Agnes is here. Agnes Babrinova.
Ah, hello.
Says go, go, go. And you have plenty of time. You still have 20 minutes left.
Oh, amazing. Thank you very much. I just wanted to ask, actually. Here we have another little boat. I want to keep it for our composition. But just very, very loose, you know, so just a suggestion, actually, even like that is good. Not to steal the focal point. are almost done. Some dry brush strokes just for the textures. All right. I love this color. It's called permanent brown, but it's absolutely super bright red. All right. Sorry? Here the brush will just go super free.
Anya, that turquoise, is it Phthalo turquoise or Sleeping Beauty, for example?
It's teal.
Excuse me?
Teal.
Teal, cobalt teal blue.
All right, what we're missing here is the effect of actual water. So I will try to make it happen for this. In a bit. All right. You see all the details I'm just painting with Perla. Oh, I have ultramarine here. And this is number 10. So here is a lot of water, just to, yes, to have it very desaturated and light, because the paper is dry. Oh, that's okay. Have some reactions. Here there will be still. Too strong. All right. So now some more accents on the stones, and we are pretty much done. So again, sepia, ultramarine, and bloodstone. On the horizon, we don't need them to. Oh, actually, this boat is a bit. Better shape. All right.
That you give me.
Anya, you have 12 minutes left to 12.
Yeah, sure was. Trying to get you to use your feet.
Hmm?
I don't think so.
I think we
I
have.
What do you don't think?
I think she didn't understand you.
Some dry brush here, no, absolutely fine. Goes well with the texture. Actually, just spraying a bit. So what I'm doing, basically, I'm adding the shadows of the stones, the dark parts. So what I'm doing, sorry, adding the shadows of the stones, the dark parts. Yeah, because the light goes from up, and down here the stones are much darker, so they have a bit of a volume. Of the stones, the dark parts. Yeah, because the light goes from up, and down here the stones are much darker, so they have a bit of a volume. Of the stones, the dark parts. Yeah, because the light goes from up, and What's going on with the sound?
Much darker, so they have a bit of a volume.
Anya, what color are you using for water reflections? I think you mentioned it before.
Yes, it's the apatite green. This
Yeah,
one.
okay. Green appetite, yeah.
But yeah, mixed of course with a bit of sienna, a bit of sepia, a bit of ultramarine, a bit of ochre, whatever I used for the sand. Just added more apatite to this, and that's the reflection.
That's lovely.
Mm. All right. Too much. That's good to know that the time is coming up, because I could go on and on and on.
Yeah, 5 more minutes and you're done.
Yes, but
your timing is very good.
It's pretty much done already. Not sure if the light is correct. Let me put a bit more light. Because it's getting slowly dark here. Yeah. This paper is very forgiving, actually. All right, I think that's pretty much it. So we have the impression of the rocky coast, and a bit of the water which is coming from the low tide so to high tide. The boats which are resting from the after fishing, and yeah, basically all this atmosphere of Thai fisherman village. I think that's pretty much it.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Very beautiful. Everyone appreciates.
Lovely, Anya.
Any questions, maybe?
Hermoso, Anya.
Hi, Marty.
comment. I love your rocks. You made painting them so easy to do. That's Sandra McDuffie.
Thank you so much.
I saw one that said, I love that she's sharing step by step. So they appreciated that you were talking through what you were doing. That's lovely.
You captured the Thailand look too on this. Seems like it. I feel like I'm going into Asia.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So beautiful work.
it is.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Thank you so much. It was amazing to see your picture grow.
Yeah.
Great.
I learned so much from you.
Thank you. Thank you so
So
much.
much depth. So much depth, you know?
That, I was thinking the same thing, and it really looks deep when you look at it, like you're going deep into the picture. It's beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah.
Anya, beautiful. Congratulations. I like really the depth. It really was.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And atmosphere, most important.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
The depth of it, yes, this is something
Amazing.
that I tried to achieve in a short time.
You did. Well done.
Those those who know me a bit more, they probably seen of similar boats a couple of times.
Yeah, it's really your thing.
Yeah, my
Your
top-
second home.
Yeah.
Nice.
Анюта, очень здорово.
Oh, Anya, thank you so
Super.
much.
Super.
From the car.
It's a really great job. Really, really, really good. So the boss is yours.
Thank you, my
Hey,
dear.
everyone.
Where are you going to?
Yeah, I'm in Berlin right now driving and looking you a little bit during driving. I'm sorry to say it.
A bit dangerous.
Be safe.
No, I'm managing. I'm managing. No worry. It looks great. I hope to see you soon in Berlin and paint with you together. So better in Thailand to paint a boat with you together, but nevertheless.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. It was a great pleasure actually sharing this with you guys. I enjoyed it as well a lot.
Thank you.
We did enjoy it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We loved it.
Very nice.
Amazing.
Nice job, Anna.
Thank you, John.
Oh, you're also welcome.
Thank you, John, so much for having me today.
I think as Anna Maria said, it's neat to actually watch you paint, all of you, while answering questions and actually giving it great thought for the questions you answer while never missing. And your work is just beautiful. So thank all of you. It's great to see all of you. Hope to see you next week.
Good to see you all.
Yeah.
Have a great
Thank you,
weekend,
John.
everyone.
Thank you. See you.
Welcome.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Have a wonderful
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.